How's it going, everybody? It is February 21st. It has been 48 hours since I ran this ad, this experiment. I know I said that I was going to do 24 hours, but after actually looking at the results of 24 hours, I figured I'm going to give it another day, and the results didn't change much. So, I'm going to tell you what happened exactly. This is pretty much the summary, as you can see here. There was only one person that predicted this in any of the comments and personal messages that I received. And actually, the comment was left today, just maybe half an hour ago. Um, and it was pretty much exactly what happened. So here's the summary: zero sales, and only $9.44 were spent. We're going to look at some of the uh, specifics here with the number of impressions. I'll go through uh, the keywords and everything, the targeting, but I wanted to show you guys just kind of. I'll go back to uh, the actual settings for those of you who haven't seen the first video, and then we'll talk about the results. So basically, the experiment was what will happen if we chose a random product uh, and ran an ad throwing money at it, basically $50 budget, daily budget, for one day. The plan was to do one day, but again, like I said, I did change it to 2 days, um, and keep everything automatic because we wanted to see if Amazon had the ability to do what people believe a lot of ads actually do, which is generate sales if you throw money at them. But again, the theory here, and again, just based on this experiment, at the end, I'm going to tell you guys what my plan is going forward. But uh, it's not that easy. And this is just kind of like a small example of that. And a lot of people actually believe that. A lot of people believe that either the money will be spent, which it wasn't. So the money wasn't, uh, I guess all of it wasn't wasted. It was only, 20%. It was the $10 that were wasted. But here are the campaign settings. So like I said, daily budget of $50. We're going to go with automatic targeting, dynamic bids. So basically going up and down, letting Amazon decide what to do and kind of learn from that, and then basically see if it was going to generate any sales. Let's look at the results more closely here. So again, spent 944, zero sales. Too early, I guess it would be, or zero at this point. Return on ads spent, and I wanted to show you guys the targeting and then search terms, and I think once we click on search terms, you guys will see exactly kind of why these were the results. So again, I had everything active: close match, loose match, substitutes, complements, basically everything. And then I went with the bid. I put this in manually based on the recommendation when I was setting up the ad, and this was the high end. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply these lower suggested bids because I'm going to keep the ad. This is still going to be kind of like an ongoing experiment, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the budget to about $2 a day. I'm going to leave it active for a week, 2 weeks, until we gather enough search terms to see and to let Amazon learn how people are actually accessing that item and what are the search terms that they're using that are actually generating sales, even if they're organic sales. So the search terms that as you can see here, uh, that were used were cool men's t-shirt, cool shirt for men, cool t-shirt. So it had nothing to do, nothing specific with the design, with fitness, with bodybuilding, even the word swole and all that kind of stuff. So all of that was missed by this trial, by Amazon doing things automatically. So if I was, looking for cool men's t-shirt, of course I wouldn't buy that shirt. Like maybe I would, but again, it was supposed to be very specific. All the information in the listing, including the title, including the brand name, was targeting bodybuilding, uh, fitness niche, and also it had a very specific design, which was, Mona Lisa and um, all that kind of like the artsy, trendy kind of design. So, in summary, what has happened here is basically nothing. I would consider this a big bust when it comes to just an automatic ad. So what I'm gonna do is right now I won't show you guys this because what I'm gonna do is I'm going to generate another two ads, and those two ads will be for the same product, not this one, but another product. And one is going to be, and again, this is all based on conversations that you guys are having with me because, again, I kind of want to run this as a group experiment. So this will be left active for on an ongoing basis. It doesn't matter. I don't have to turn it off until this experiment is over. But I'm going to keep it active. And then after maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I'll increase the budget again to 50 a day. But I want enough time to go by for this to be a lot more accurate and extensive. I want this to actually be specific to, I want the ad to generate at least a few sales, and I want the product to actually sell at least a few times so that Amazon learns. Now, for the other two ads, what I want to do is, so some people have told me that the mistake that I've made here is leaving the ad with no end date. So people are saying if you're going to do a $50 experiment, you want to set the end date the next day so that Amazon knows that they can actually spend, waste that money. In my opinion, I don't know if that's going to make a difference. That's why we're going to run that experiment. And then at the same time, what I'm going to do is the same experiment that we've done here, because what I want to see is if it's going to generate different results with a different product. So the different product is going to be a product that it's actually organically generating more sales, that is in a niche that I think is more demanding. If I look at Merchant Former or anything like that, there's a lot more activity around that product. And then, like I said, we're going to do those two trials. One is going to be $50 ad, exactly the same as this, automatic, ongoing, and I'm going to turn it off, not turn it off, but decrease the budget, daily budget after 24 hours. And then the other one, I will set an end date. So I'm going to give it 24 hours to see what happens. And then I'll give you guys an update on those results. So I think that's going to be the more interesting part. But again, we're not stopping this because I want to see, we're gonna learn together here what will happen if there is a more extensive customer search term list, and if there's actually some performance, meaning if this ad, even at a $2 a day budget, generates sales. So there's the update. The update is nothing happened, the money wasn't spent. 7 clicks, 0 sales, almost $10 spent. And then the other update is this actually gave us an idea and an opportunity for a new experiment. I guess 2-in-1 experiment. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna set these ads up as soon as I end this recording, and then I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. All right, I'll leave it here. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.